Today, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to get started with online arbitrage step by step. By the end of this video, you're going to know the basics of online arbitrage, the tools, where to find deals, and how to analyze them. So let's get started. Right, if you're new to this channel, my name is Thomas Parkinson and I've been selling on Amazon now for the last 5 years. Now I'm a 7-figure Amazon seller in the UK and in the USA as well. Now in this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you, number 1, what is online arbitrage? Number 2, I'm going to talk about how to actually get started with online arbitrage step by step, and we're going to be jumping on the computer and supporting you through that with live screen shares. Well, before anything else, let me define what online arbitrage is. Basically, online arbitrage is the process of finding products online, typically going to an online retailer such as Walmart.com, and then finding the same products that are existing on Amazon, and then buying the products generally cheaper on Walmart, and then reselling them on Amazon or any other marketplace at a higher price for a profit. In turn, you're arbitraging the difference and turning a profit. Buy low, resell high. Now, this leads me nicely onto how to actually get started with online arbitrage step by step. Step 1, get an Amazon Seller Central account. Basically, Amazon is going to give you 2 options. One is going to be the individual seller account plan, and where you don't have to pay a monthly subscription fee, but you are going to actually have to pay 99 cents for each of the sales that you're doing. And then the second option you're going to have is a professional selling account, which does come with a monthly subscription fee, generally $39.99, but there will be no fee for each sales transaction. Now you might be asking, which one should you get? Which one do I recommend? You've got to get the professional selling account. Now you might be asking, why? Why should I do that? The other one's cheaper. Well, there's something on Amazon called the buy box. Quite simply, the buy box is where 80 to 90% of all the sales come from. You really want your name underneath that, and if your name is underneath that, it means that when the customer clicks buy now, you'll be the person to make the sale. Now, if you go for the individual selling account, well, you're not eligible to have your name under that buy box. So go for the professional one. Step 2, utilize tools to help you find products online. Now, what I will say is that one of the most time-consuming processes in the online arbitrage business is going to be finding products online. Now, with that being said, what I'm going to really recommend to you is to use some tools to help speed up that process. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 tools to help you get started. So my first tool on the list is going to be a free tool called DS Amazon Quick View. Now, what I will say about this tool is it's quite useful when sourcing products online because it shows you all the information about the number of sellers or FBA sellers on a listing. It's going to help you to determine the competition of a product. It's also going to show you if Amazon on the listing, which is you're going to want to avoid selling on listings with Amazon. And then also it's going to help you understand the sales rank, which gives you an idea of how fast the product is selling. Now, with this information given to you by DS Amazon Quick View, it's going to instantly allow you to scroll through not individual listings, but the whole catalog search of listings to help you find the ones which are going to make you money quicker, again saving you time and obviously helping you make more profits. Now, the second tool I'm going to recommend for you is a sourcing tool which will help you analyze deals faster. This is going to be called SaaS or Seller Amp. Now, basically, this tool is going to help you determine the profitability of products, it's going to help you determine the speed of sale of those products, and it's going to add in all the costs associated with selling that product, all the Amazon fees, but in addition to that, any other fees that you may have, like prep costs or shipping to Amazon if you're going to do the FBA program. Now, it's a really easy tool to use and it's going to really help you understand the key numbers to help you make better decisions. And they also have a free 14-day trial. I'll drop a link down below. Now, the third tool I'm going to recommend for you is called Keeper. Now, Keeper is a tool that is going to show you the history of a product and what's gone on with some core, numbers that are going to help you out. These numbers are going to be things like the price that's been selling over time from today going all the way back to the beginning of that product, the category it's in, the sales rank, which again is around sales velocity and how fast it's selling. It's going to show the new seller count, which is the competition, and also as well, it's going to show you lots of other things such as like the rating, the reviews, which you can look at as well. Now, on top of that, it's also going to show you how those data points or those information has changed over time. So you can see whether the price today is a historic normal price, like it's always been that price, or is today's price really high, or perhaps really low. That way you're going to understand if your deal you found to buy low to resell high is really a good deal, or perhaps maybe the market has just changed recently and is likely to go back to what it normally is. That's going to help you out in stopping you making bad buying decisions. Now, what I will say is there are two versions of Keeper. You get the free version and the paid for version. I really recommend you get the paid for version. Why? Well, the free version doesn't include a lot of information, such as the sales rank, which is generally sales velocity. You're not going to see that, and that's going to be one of the key things that you want to be looking at. Why? Because if you buy a great deal, it never sells, you've now just bought literally a dead deal, and you don't want to be doing that. Seeing the history of the sales of the products is going to really help you out. Hence why go for that paid version of Keeper. Now, the third step for you is suppliers, where you can find products to buy low to resell high on Amazon. Now, by now you're thinking about it. I've got my professional selling account. I've got my tools that Tom says. Where do I go next to use these tools to find those products? But it's really going to be those suppliers going to help you find products, cheaper prices generally than Amazon, and then obviously you can buy low, resell high. Now, what I will say is one of the biggest struggles in the online arbitrage business model is finding products at a cheap enough price that you can resell them on Amazon for a profit. And a key part of this is knowing where to find those products that are going to help you out, which categories to look at and which categories to begin with. And in this step, what I want to do is I want to share with you some of the places where you can start sourcing products online and to give you a good idea of what's worked for us, so hopefully it's going to support you. Now, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to share two types of websites. One is going to be deal websites whereby people are sharing deals, and I'll go through that in a minute. And then number two is going to be our top list of suppliers, and I'll share a link down below to them in a minute as well. So let's start off with those deal websites. What I'm going to say about these are going to be products or websites whereby other people are sharing great deals, great offers, low price products on them, and you can obviously find them and check them versus Amazon to see, is that actually low enough for me to turn a profit? So what are these deal websites, I hear you asking? Number one, Click Deals is a website that can really support you. Brickseek as well is an amazing website that can support you in the USA. And if you think about the UK, do have a look at hot UK deals and latest deals. Now, the caveat I will say here is that not all deals posted on these deal websites are going to be good deals for you. So you've still got to do your analysis, you've still got to do that research and to find out if it's going to be profitable for you or not. And how are you going to do that? Well, I'll explain that in a minute. Now, I did say to you I'm going to share my top 100 suppliers, and again, that'd be for the USA and for the UK. So what I've done is, if you look in the description down below, you can literally just link straight through and download that list. Now, what I will say about these is these are the stores in my own business whereby we find the majority of our deals. So you might find other stores absolutely fine. Do focus on these and you're probably going to get the results a lot quicker. Now, step 4, choosing what products to sell on Amazon. Now, what I will say now is that if you are a new seller, it's going to be a challenge for you to find deals because there's going to be a lot of categories known as what's gated you. Now, to put it simply, being gated or being restricted means that you need Amazon's approval to sell those products before you're allowed to sell them. Now, this might mean that you're now required to get your performance of your account to certain metrics or provide invoices, which is generally what's required to be able to get that approval from Amazon. Now, that is why for the 4th step, I'm going to be sharing with you what products to sell and what areas to focus on so that you can focus on the categories whereby you should be able to sell them. So, first category I'm going to recommend for you is going to be grocery. Grocery is going to be a category that's going to support you. Why? Lots of different suppliers, lots of different brands that you can sell on. You can buy lots of volume and generally you can get discounts as well. So grocery is a great category. Despite offering low price products in grocery, one of the issues behind selling groceries is the fact that some of the items are perishable or perhaps maybe they're easily damaged. So for example, chocolates can melt in high heat environments. So just be mindful of that. So bear that in mind when you are sourcing and obviously take extra care with it. Now, the second category I'm going to recommend for you is called beauty. In this category, we've seen that a lot of the products and a lot of the brands actually, should we say, are going to be selling throughout the year. That's going to support you in making sure that you're not having a seasonal product selection, but throughout the entire year, you're going to have to buy and resell these products. And any excess you get from Christmas, you can then obviously resell in Q1. That's not really going to be a problem because beauty sells all year round. Now, this leads me to one of the downsides behind beauty selling, and that's time and time again, we've seen that a lot of the competition in this category, because there are a lot of Amazon sellers who really like it, they've got high value items, but also lots of items that are very small, which work really well in this category. What does this mean? but you can get into price wars, people undercutting each other. This is a common problem. Now, if you want to learn more about price wars and undercutting, I've dropped a video up above called How to Manage Your Price in a Price War. Check that out, that will help you out. Now, today I'm talking about how to actually get started selling on Amazon. And this is a great step-by-step tutorial. In a minute, we're going to go through a live analysis of some of those products that maybe you're looking at to help you understand what I look for when I do the analysis. Now, the one thing I'll say is before we've even created the Amazon Seller Central account, there might be something that you want to consider and maybe you haven't done. And that's really thinking about an entity. It's about how you actually trade. Creating an Amazon Seller Central account isn't too challenging, but behind that is tax considerations. Maybe if you're a remote national, maybe you're not living in the United States or in the UK, and you're thinking about getting started, or what can you do? Well, what I did recently, I've been selling on 2 marketplaces now, the UK and the US, but I created my USA account remotely. I didn't fly to the US, I did it all online, and I managed to get my business selling up to 7 figures. Now, if you're interested in learning how I did that and how you can copy it as well to build yourself an LLC in the US remotely, then what I'll do is I'll drop a link down below to my Getting Started in the USA course. It literally documents my entire journey of what I've done, why, prep centers, accountants, tax structures, to say where we incorporated and why, who we've used for incorporation agencies, things around credit cards, financing, bank accounts, everything that you need to know to get yourself set up before you create that Amazon Seller Central account. And then obviously from there, you can take the rest of this video, obviously smash it in your Amazon game. Check it out, I think you'll really like it. I'll drop a link down below. Now, this leads me nicely onto my 5th step, analyzing the deals. Now, before I jump onto my computer and share the screen with you, what I want to talk about is to say that, again, I'm going to be using those Chrome extensions that I talked about before. That's going to really get them installed, because then you're obviously going to be able to walk through this step by step with me. So what are they again? Well, it's going to be DS Amazon Quick View, also as well Seller AMP Calculator, and in addition to that, we're also going to be using Keeper. Now, we're using the paid for versions of these, to just be mindful of that, but really you'll see how in the next step, I'm actually going to show you how they all come together to support you in growing your Amazon business. What I want to do now is I want to jump on the computer and I want to show you actually a live deal analysis on a product we found that's going to help you understand to do this same process when you find products to buy low to resell high on Amazon. Okay, so here we are with the product we found. This is going to be right now a Mickey and Minnie Big Dreams Classic Vertical Extension Pack. And quite simply, you can see here, it was originally $15.99 and right now it's got a save 40% off, $9.59. Now, this is going to be a classic example of what you're doing. You're going to be finding products on Amazon or should I say on the supplier, sorry. So remember that buy low. And when we see these, we then want to go find them on Amazon, and then we want to be doing some checking to make sure they're going to be profitable. That's part of the deal analysis process. So first things first, what we want to do is find this product on Amazon. And then second of all, we'll do the deal analysis process and obviously show you through that as well. So let's jump over now and find this product on Amazon. Okay, so first things first, what I really want to do is just really get, should we say, some of the text. I'm going to use that and search it within Amazon itself. So right now we've got this, let's copy that. And you can use the extension, should we say there, you can see this, search it in SAS, but I'm just going to copy straight over to Amazon. I'm going to come in, a couple of things first of all, I'm obviously in the right marketplace.com, and I'm going to put in my delivery address. Make sure you've got that. Sometimes if you haven't got the right delivery address, you can see the wrong prices, especially if you're outside the country. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come into here and then click paste. Now, I'm literally just going to search for that. Now, what I can see is straight away, this kind of looks quite right. So I'm just going to load this up. We'll do right mouse click and load this up into a new tab. And so that's quite a good trick because that's going to help you load up a couple of options. So what we'll now do is do the comparison of those 2 products. So let's load into it now. So here we are, I'm just looking at it right now. I can see the 481. I'm also seeing 6 months of undated, and I'm trying to get a feel for the product to see what it actually is. It's also got a code AEP CEPD007. So it's going to help me identify if these 2 products are exactly the same. So let's have a quick look through. So we've got the 481. We've also got the 6 months undated, and I can see down here AEP CEP007. So I'm going to feel pretty happy they're the same products. Why? Because that unique code at the bottom, that gives me real clarity to say that, or should we say, I feel really confident because of that code. But generally it looks the same. I'm quite happy with it. All the other data on the image is looking good, so I'm really happy. So we can see here it's $9.59. Let's jump back over the product. And we're going to see here, I've searched for it previously, but we put 959 in there. So in my SaaS toolkit, and that's over here. So first things first, what I'm going to do is I can see right away that when I put the 959 in, I'm going to get out here, sale price is $21.95. But I can see right now it's about £24, so $24. I'm just going to update that, 24. And right now, this is going to tell me profit is going to be $6.49. I really like that. And the ROI is 67.36. I really like that as well. General rule of thumb, you're looking for the profit to be over about $3 per month, or $3, sorry, and then your ROI is going to be over about 30 or 40%. Anything higher than that, and both of those numbers, you're going to be looking happy. Now, the other one I'm going to be looking at is sales. And you can see up here, it's saying this is selling 40 sales per month, and that is going to be something I'm happy with. Anything over about 10 sales per month, I'm okay. Under 10, I'm really not interested. So that's a consideration there. Now, the other one is you've got here eligibility. I'm not logged in, but you're looking for that to go green. It means you can actually sell this product. So I know I can sell it, but I'm just not logged into my account right now. So look for that. Now let's kind of scroll down. What I am going to also do is check these numbers onto Keeper. So we've got right now, the sale price is £24. So I want to scroll down here and have a look at this Keeper chart. Let me just log in a second. Okay, so I've just logged in, and obviously now you can start to see a lot more information on these graphs. And the before version, obviously that was the free version when you're not logged in. Now I'm logged in because I paid for it. I can now start to see some more information. Now remember, what did I say the sale price was originally? If we scroll up, I said right now, this sale price is about $24. So what I want to do is I want to come back down to this Keeper chart, and I'm going to look at this buy box line. So you can see here this pink line coming across. It's got this pink line always here. It's kind of moving around, and really that's what that price is over time. And on the left-hand side here, you can see what this is like the price here. So it was down to, like, you can see the little pink box. It says 1883. It's come along to 20 here. Sometimes it's dipped down. It's kind of come up here. And I'm generally just looking at the general, as you say, buy box price, not the little changes where one day it went up and down. Look at the general price, 24 there. But you can see down here, actually, it's pretty much gone to 24 again. We can see that throughout that time. Now, while I can see today's price is 24, I can also see the price in the past has been around $20 and even lower, that $18.77. So for me, what I want to do is say, perhaps maybe the 24 is a little bit high. Maybe I might go down to the, should we say, $20 mark, or I might use an estimated range to say it's up to you, but what you're trying to do is understand what's a fair price you think this was probably going to sell for. So I'm probably going to say, let's go for about the $20 mark. And if it's still profitable, then I'm going to be pretty happy because that's probably near the lower side. So let's come in here and put $20 in. So what have we got? Well, we've got that $3 profit, and that's 30% ROI. Again, what did I say? $3 and 30% ROI. If you can go higher than that, you're really happy. $3, 30% ROI, we're happy as well. Now, the one thing I did notice, obviously it did come down lower, $18.97. So let's just test it to see if the worst were to happen and it would go back down to that. $79. What do we get? Well, it's not going to be as much. We're going to make $2 profit and $21.17, but I'm okay with that. What I am saying is that I think I'm probably going to make more money, but even if the worst were to happen, it's not going to be the end of the world and not losing money. So for me, when I look at this product, I'm going to say, generally speaking, right now, it definitely meets my profit and ROI criteria. $3 profit, 30% ROI, and you can do the same in pounds. But also as well, it does that 10 sales per month. But also as well, when we look at the Keeper chart over time, what I can see is the fact that actually the price has been a bit lower. And when I test for that, the majority of the time at the lower price, I'm still going to be profitable, turning a good amount of money. But even if the worst were to happen, I'm still going to be fine. Not maybe as profitable as I'd like, but I'm not losing money. And for me, that's the fundamentals, the basics of how I'm doing my deal analysis. I'm looking at those three core metrics: ROI, profitability, and sales per month. £3 profit per product, that's what we're looking for. ROI of over 30% or $3 profit, ROI is 30%, and over 10% or 10 sales per month. That's what we're going to be looking for to grow that business forward. Now for me with that product, I'd be really happy, and obviously I can look to buy that product now and invest that into my business. Now what I will say is after, should we say, going through this and understanding how to get started with online arbitrage step by step, you might want to consider watching a playlist I created called How to Find Products to Sell on Amazon, which is really going to help you learn the different techniques for free you can apply. It's really going to help scale this up and take your business to the next level. And I'll drop that video link around here. Now, hopefully you've liked this video. If you have, give me a big thumbs up. And hey, if you want to see more videos like this, do let me know in the comment section down below. But also hit the subscribe button as well and share it with anyone you think is going to need to see this. But for myself, Thomas Parkinson, and Fast Track FBA, thank you very much.